What is up, everyone? My name is William, but you may call me Farley. And this is going to be a different video, but I'm going to be talking about the Video Game Awards, or the Game Awards 2015 that is now being known as. So, they recently just announced all of the nominees for all the categories. And what I would like to do is just put my little 2-bit, claim who I think is going to win or who I want to win, and then go from there. Let's start with the fan choices. Now, I'm only going to do a few of these, just because I only know so much whenever it comes to these kinds of things. Like most anticipated game, I can do, but anything esports, I don't think I'm going to tackle on this one. So, let's go ahead and start with most anticipated game. We have Horizon Zero Dawn, we have No Man's Sky, Quantum Break, The Last Guardian, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I already put in my vote, and currently at that point, Horizon Zero Dawn was number 1. But a part of me I blame my wife on this one, but I want The Last Guardian to win, because we've been waiting a long freaking time to get the third game from the company that did Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. So, yeah, we want this. If anything, Horizon Zero Dawn, it looks nice. I'm definitely interested in No Man's Sky. The other two, I haven't played any Uncharted games, so I can't say anything about that. And then Quantum Break, I know very little of. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do Trending Gamer, because, hey, YouTube. So, we currently have Christopher, or Monte Cristo Michaels, Greg Miller, Markiplier, PewDiePie, and the reigning champion TB Total Biscuit. So, I'll be honest, I only know 3 of these. I only know Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Total Biscuit. I would love to see Markiplier win. I don't think he will, but I want him to. The reason being is this YouTube channel, this channel that I have right now, aside from my wife, who one day said, hey, if you want to do it, just do it. But it was Markiplier's 4 million subscriber video that got me to do this. So Markiplier is a huge influence on my YouTube channel. So that's why I want him to win. If not him, then I do want to put my money on TB. He's never going to watch this video, but Total Biscuit, if you're watching it, good job, man. Been watching you ever since, or been listening to you ever since WoW Radio. Yeah, just good job, man. Best fan creation. This one was an interesting one. We have GTA 5 Targets, we have Portal Stories Mel, Real GTA, and Twitch Plays Dark Souls. I want to put my money on Twitch Plays Dark Souls. In fact, I'm going to vote on it right now because I haven't done it so. And yeah, it looks like it's number 1. So I think Twitch Plays Dark Souls is going to win. I know last year they had Twitch Plays Pokemon and it didn't win. It got second. And I want to say the first one was the Luigi Death Stare. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So those are going to be the fan choices. Let's go ahead and go to the next ones. And these, I'm going to go through every category of these, because I could try to relate to each and every one. Except for the sports. Those are going to be a bit interesting. Okay, so we got Best Art Direction. We have Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, whenever it comes to art direction, I want to put my money on either, I don't know. I want to put my money down on either Batman or Ori and the Blind Forest, because I haven't played it. I really do want to play Ori and the Blind Forest, but it definitely has that nice look, and just because of that, as compared to the other 4, I think it has a high chance of winning. Okay, next up, Best Multiplayer. We got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny, The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Rocket League, and mother flippin' Splatoon. I would love to see Splatoon win this, but I have a sneaky suspicion based on everything, either Destiny or Halo 5 will take it. It may be Black Ops 3. I don't think Splatoon will take it, but I want it to. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do Best Sports and Racing Game. This one's going to be fun because I know very, very little about these. Okay, so we got FIFA 16, Forza Motorsport 6, NBA 2K16, Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, and then Rocket League. So automatically, I'm going to put my money on Rocket League. That's all I'm going to say. I haven't played it, like most of the games on here, but I have seen a lot of stuff about it, and Rocket League does seem to be a game that can turn into an esports, if it hasn't already. So, yeah. Best family game. What do we got here? We got Disney Infinity 3.0, not going to win. Lego Dimensions, may win. Skylanders Superchargers, may not win. Splatoon, possibly win. Super Mario Maker, will win. I want it to be either Splatoon or Super Mario Maker, so there we go. Best fighting game. So we got Guilty Gear, Zerd, Sign, I don't know how to properly pronounce it. Mortal Kombat X, Rise of Incarnates, and Rising Thunder. So not a whole lot of fighting games came out if they included Rise of Incarnates and Rising Thunder in this. So it's either going to be Guilty Gear or Mortal Kombat X. And I don't know which one I would put my money on. I mean, I guess looking at everything, I'll probably put my money on Mortal Kombat X because it has been used in a lot of MLG tournaments. So I'm going to put my money on Mortal Kombat X. Okay, now best role-playing game. This is going to be something to where I really hope this wins. I really hope this wins. I really hope this wins. But we have Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Pillars of Eternity, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and quite possibly one of the greatest games to have ever been created out of anything, and that is Undertale. I cannot say any bad things about Undertale. And for role-playing, it does break the boundaries. It is the first role-playing game to where you don't have to kill anyone. In fact, if you want to do the proper order on how to get all the endings, you have to start with the way that the game is intended, that you don't have to kill anyone. Because there's the neutral route, the pacifist route, and the genocide route. The genocide route is always treated as last. Unless you just want to kill people, then you're going to do the genocide run at the beginning. So, I hope that it wins Best Role-Playing Game. Okay, got Best Action/Adventure, which is going to be Assassin's Creed Syndicate, not Unity, but Syndicate, Batman Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, of all of these, I would either put it to Metal Gear Solid, Batman Arkham Knight, or Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't see Ori and the Blind Forest winning this one, or Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It's going to be either of those three. I'm going to be leaning more towards Arkham Knight. So, Best Shooter. Okay. Now looking at this, okay, I totally forgot that before I was looking at Best Multiplayer and not Best Shooter. So, for Best Multiplayer, I'm definitely going to put my money on Splatoon. But for Best Shooter, it's essentially like the same games on there, except for one of them. That we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, we have Destiny, The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Splatoon, and Star Wars Battlefront. Now, for a shooter, I'm probably going to put my money on it either being Halo 5 Guardians or Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because they tend to be more the winners than ever. Again, I hope Splatoon wins, but in this case, I don't think it will. Okay. I know who I want to win on this one. We have Sibel, we have Her Story, Life is Strange, Sunset, and Undertale. And I'm going to pick Undertale again because the game does everything good, and it's a fresh game. There's nothing routine about it. You get aspects of retro, definitely retro games, because it has that 16-bit feel all the way until you get to the final boss of the neutral route. Then things just get weird. But there's that. The game, I'm not going to spoil anything about Undertale, but it does things that you don't expect in a game. And I think that's what people should look for in future games, is things that you don't expect. That we don't want to get another game that is repeated and repeated and repeated. You know, I'm looking at you, like Call of Duty and all of those, that it seems to have kind of like a repetition. That's the same game, only with like better graphics or different weapons or a different atmosphere, but it still has the feel of the same game. Undertale is its own game. So, okay. Gonna end that. Like I said, I'm going to put my money on Undertale. If Undertale doesn't win, then I don't know. I guess put my money on Life is Strange, but I don't think Life is Strange is going to win. So, best performance. This is going to be interesting. We got Ashley Burke as Chloe Price for Life is Strange, Camilla Luddington as Lara Croft for Rise of the Tomb Raider, Doug Cockle as Geralt for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, freaking Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill as the Joker for Batman Arkham Knight, and Viva Seifert for Her Story. So, I will put my money down on Mark Hamill, just because aside from him being the main character in Star Wars, aside from Anakin, he does the voice of the Joker. And many things actually in the Batman games, the Arkham games, that he plays the voice of the Joker. He plays the voice of the Joker in many of the animated series as well. He's essentially the animated Joker. So I gotta put my money on Mark Hamill, man. So best score / soundtrack. So we got Fallout 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Ori and the Blind Forest. I will not say anything about this. The reason being is that I've honestly not heard any of the music in any of the 5. So I can't say an actual winner. Best narrative is going to be Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Until Dawn. Until Dawn finally shows up. So, for the narrative, I think I'll probably put my money on this one for Life is Strange. I haven't played the game, as such as other games out there, but I've heard a lot of stuff. That this game is very story-driven, and that's what you need to get. It's very story-driven. Tales from the Borderlands is story-driven as well. Until Dawn, it is story-driven, but I don't think it's on the same level as Tales from the Borderlands or Life is Strange. So I'm gonna put my money on Life is Strange. Best mobile / handheld game. Okay, so we got Downwell. I have no idea what that is. Fallout Shelter, which is kind of funny. Lara Croft Go. Pac-Man 256. And Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I do want Monster Hunter to win, but I don't think it will. It's either going to be Lara Croft Go or Fallout Shelter. I'm going to put my money on that. Okay, best independent game. Automatically, I'm going to say Undertale, because I think Undertale is on here. Axiom Verge, Her Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, and Undertale. Yes, I'm going to put my money on Undertale. If Undertale doesn't win, then most likely it's either going to be Ori and the Blind Forest or Rocket League. So, Developer of the Year. This one's going to be interesting because I did not expect Nintendo to show up. But we have Bethesda, CD Projekt Red, From Software, Kojima Productions, and Nintendo. I would love Nintendo to win because Nintendo actually did a lot of nice things on this year. But if Nintendo doesn't win, I'm going to put my money on Bethesda. Like, I don't think I'll put my money on From Software. I think I'll put my money on Bethesda if Nintendo does not win. And then now we get to the most important one, which is going to be Game of the Year. So, we got Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, this is the Video Game Awards. So typically, it's these kinds of things to where if something wins Game of the Year, there is going to be a Game of the Year edition. Because it always happens for, oh wow, I just now noticed that Batman Arkham Knight is not on here. Oh man. So, for Game of the Year, Fallout 4 was definitely the highest anticipated game out there. Witcher 3, I can understand. Super Mario Maker, I don't think Super Mario Maker will get Game of the Year. I mean, it's up there, but I don't think it's going to win. Looking at everything, I'm going to put my money on Fallout 4. Just because it was the most anticipated game. Hell, even they put statistics for Pornhub. That Pornhub's traffic went down shortly after the release of Fallout 4. So what does that tell you? So, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be saying on this. That's my opinions. I know that I talk a lot about Undertale, and seriously, I do love that game so much. I have to thank my wife for getting me to buy the game. She wanted me to buy the game so that she can watch me play. And then ultimately she ended up playing. This is how badly she likes it. I finally beat the game, and it took me about 3-4 days to do it. She, in that time frame, beat the game 5 times. Yeah. So, yes. If you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and start up a conversation. We could talk about how things are going until the Video Game Awards happens. Let's keep everything fresh. If you like the video, click the like button. If you really like the video, subscribe to it. You know that little button right down there with my cute little chibi face with a rat on top of my head with big balls. Yeah, like I said, comment away. Go for it. I don't care. Do it. I'll join you. So, but all of that being said, my name is William. You may call me Farley. Good night.